Hi everybody, this is a video tour of JRiver Media Center, a program available for Windows, Mac, and Linux. To check it out for yourself, visit JRiver.com. This is their website as of October 2016. As you can see here, this program will catalog audio, video, and pictures. So far I'm only using it to catalog and play my high-resolution audio files, so that is all I'm going to be showing you in this video. If you want to try this program, just click on the download link. As you can see on this page, there are links to download Windows, Mac, and Linux versions, and these are all 30-day full-feature trial versions. If you want to use the program past 30 days, then you can click on the purchase page. And as you can see, it will cost you $50 to get one license for the program to run on one operating system. Now back to the home page. If you want to learn how to use this program, they have links to their own wiki pages and their own forum pages. If you click on the wiki link, this main page will come up, and you see there's a full index link. If you click on that, you'll get an index of all the different subjects that are available for study, and each page also has a link to a user manual. If you click on that, you'll get a large table of contents page, and it shows you all the different items that are available for research before you buy the program or when you start using the program. Back to the home page. If you click on this forum link, it'll bring up a list of all the forums that you can browse through, or you can search through using this search box on the right. Now let's take a look at the program itself. This is what I see when I bring up the program full screen. I say what I see as opposed to what you see because this program is very highly customizable. I've been using the program long enough that I don't remember what it looks like when you first run it. You can change views and lots of other settings by clicking on Tools and then Options. And you can take this window to full screen by clicking up on the top right there. If you click on Startup on the left, you can specify how you want the program to look when you first run it from your Windows desktop. If you click on Audio, you can see that your first option is to specify the audio device that you want this program to use. Most computers will have a sound chip default that may not be able to handle high-res audio files at their highest resolution. If you click on Default Audio Device, you can specify any sound card or digital audio converter device you may have added to your computer. I have plugged my Novation Audio Hub 2x4 DAC into one of the USB 3 plugs on the back of the computer and downloaded a USB driver from Novation so that it shows up as the default direct sound audio device. If you click on the CD on the left, you'll see the last option on this page is autoplay. Where you see audio CD, it says ask every time. If you click on this, you'll see your options are nothing, play, rip, and ask every time. If you click on rip, then every time you insert a CD in that drive, it will start to rip that CD without giving you any other option. If you want to play that CD first, then you will have to stop and cancel the rip process. That's why I have set this option to ask every time. I'm not sure what the default setting is for this. Over on the left again, if you click on encoding, you'll see that the first setting is encoder, FLAC encoder. If you click on that, you'll see all the file types that you can rip your CDs into. If you click on file location, you will see that the first setting on the right is a directory where you want to store the files that are created when you rip a CD. You can click on it to change it. Well, that's enough about options and settings. Let's close this window and return to the main screen. My main screen is set up to show all of my music files, sorted by artist across the top window. The bottom right window first shows every album sorted by the date the music was recorded. You can see right here 2016. As you scroll down, you get 2015 and then 2014 and so on. I've got it set to show the most recently recorded album first, but you can change it to sort by oldest first if you want to. If you scroll down, you'll see that this window lists every album in my collection. If you click on Close on the right side of the screen, you will see that the top right window expands. This shows every artist as a stack of albums. And see how quickly you can scroll down the list. When I double click on Jeff Beck, you can see that the albums by that artist are listed alphabetically in the top window, and the detail of each album is listed by most recently recorded in the bottom window. Notice how the artist name is listed first name, last name, but the artist is sorted alphabetically by last name first. If we go back to that listing of all artists, you see how it's listed under Beck as opposed to Jeff. Let's bring that back up again. If you click on any particular song, you can right click and bring up a list of options, one of them being tag, and you'll see all the tag data for this song on the left here. This artist data is first name, last name, but there's another field right up here that says album artists, and that I have manually typed in last name, comma, space, first name. And you can then specify that to be used for sorting. And the way you do that is that you click on View and Customize View, and you see how here it says Show Categories in this order. Now this might not have been there when I originally started the program, but if it's not there, you can add it. Click on Add, and you can see all your fields, tag fields, come up, and you select any one, and then it's added on here, and you can move them up or down to get the right order for your sorting. Okay, let's close that window. By the way, all these fields listed in this tag display can be changed by right-clicking anywhere on the left side. You'll see where it comes up and says Also Show. When you hover on that, it will bring up all the items available for tag data display. You can scroll through them, or you can click this arrow or hover over this arrow and it will go through faster. Also on this left, you'll see Show Tags with Values is clicked. That means that any tag field that has a non-zero value will be displayed here on the left. Again, back on the right, see this tag data is just for this one song. If you click on a different song, you'll see that the tag data changes to the data for that song. If you want to change something over here for more than one song at a time, you can click on that first song, point to the last song in your sequence, hold down the Shift key on your keyboard, and left click on there, and you'll see the whole group is now highlighted. And you can come over here and click on your genre, and click on the drop down box, see all the genres, change your genre if you like, and it will be changed for every song that's highlighted over here. If you want to select just a certain random group of songs, you can click on one, hold the Control key on your keyboard down, and click on Other Songs. And then you can change data for just those highlighted songs. You may be wondering now, how do I play this music? Well, if you go to any song and double click on it, double left click, the song will start playing. While a song is playing, you can use the controls at the top left to restart the song, pause or play, stop, or jump to the next song listed over here on the right. While a song is playing, there's also a timeline displayed up here. You can jump around the song while it's playing or while it's paused. And you can jump forward or backward. I'm going to go ahead and you see the time up here at the top that shows the time from the beginning of the song. I'm going to do that while playing it now. Now I want to show you how the display functions work, because they can be a little confusing until you learn what's going on. I want to show you how to get back to that full artist display. If you click on Close first and then click on Artist, you'll see that this detail window pops back up again. If you click on Artist first, now let's go back to where it was. If you click on Artist first and then Close, that's how you can get back to this full artist display. Now let's click on Jeff Beck again. See how the albums are shown alphabetically along the top, and the detail window is displayed below. Now let's go back to the full artist display again and click on the Beatles. Now see, there's no detail window this time. That's because there's more than one row of albums for this artist. When you do bring it up like this, you can double click on an album and it will be displayed by itself below. That's good because sometimes you want to work on just one album. But if you don't, if you want that other the multi-album list back again, click on Artists up here. And you see it's back, and it's the list of all the albums for this highlighted artist. If you, but you can still see the other artists listed up here. If you want this, all the albums for this artist listed again, just double click on that, and that will be displayed just that artist. But then you'll still have the detail down here below also. Now let's click on this album here, and let me show you a little bit about playlists. Let me show you how to manually create playlists. If you click on Playlist over on the left here, this will bring you to a window that lets you edit playlists, add playlists, and add smart lists. We want to add a new playlist. You can click on that, or you can come over here. If something else is over here, you can come here and right click and click on Add Playlist. And here you can see New Playlist. You can type a new title in. You can type in The Beatles. If you want it alphabetically though, you can manually just type in Beatles, comma, space, The. Now you can see it's alphabetical, just in these user lists. Now let's go back and click on Audio, bring up the Beatles again. Click on this one album. Now if you want to, again, you can select a group of songs by clicking on the first one, pointing at the last one, and clicking on that. And then you can put that in the playlist. Now if I clicked on Playlist here on the left, again it would take me to that full page and I would lose this detail page here. But if you see over on the right there's a little tiny arrow, if you click on that it will just drop down the playlists. And here you can come over here and grab this group by left clicking, holding on to the left click, dragging it over, and you can see how these things on the left are, the different playlists are being highlighted. Get to where you're at the Beatles, and then release your left click. And you can see this is the playlist, the Beatles, and this is the songs that were just added. If you brought in more songs, you could drop it in here again, or you could drop it down here if you wanted to put it somewhere in the middle. Or again, you can come there and you see it's added to the end. Okay, that's a tour of the audio features of JRiver Media Center. My name is Randal C. Gibson. Thank you.